Hey everyone, welcome to Little Library Lens. Usborne Books at Home, March and April 2020 new releases. So it's two months in one. There was a little bit of a holdup with the March releases with the trains, so we got both of them at the same time. So jumping right into it because it's quite the box. We're going to start off with the Phonics Reader Edition, which is Iguanas and Bananas. So we say banana, but in the UK they say banana. So you can read this book with your best English accent. Your kids are going to get a kick out of the book, as well as you trying to say it that way every time you read the word. We love the phonics readers. They're beautifully illustrated. They're great for learning to read with rhyming, and of course, bedtime stories. So that is a new addition. We have a new one of our scribble books. This one's all about inventions. So right now, while everybody's stuck at home, this would be a great workbook. It's a write-in workbook, and invent your own robot, reducing waste, and it just gives you a bunch of activities to start and all the things to give you ideas where to start with those as well. So there's that one. A new Usborne English Reader, the Snow Queen. So there's about 8 of them, I think, in this series now. And I love them because at the very end of the books, they have some comprehension questions. So if you are kind of working on homeschooling right now, with everything that's going on, they would be great for the kids to read, and then to make sure that they're comprehending the story. There's some little puzzles and things to ask about characters and all those kinds of different things at the end to make sure that they really read it and got the concept of the story. So those are great. Up next, this is a new series. We haven't had any of these. Little First Coloring. This is Dinosaurs. So dinosaurs are always a big seller. Everybody loves dinosaurs. And this book is super cute. So it's a very first coloring book. I love that it puts the what kind of dinosaur in text as well on the page, and it's already got a little bit of color on it as well, and these are super cute. So that's Dinosaurs. A new sparkly princess sticker book. So these ones have a scene, and then you find the page of stickers. Look at all that shininess, and you just build a picture with it. So those are great to keep the kids busy while we're all in isolation. Up next is Little First Sticker Easter. So Easter's just around the corner. We have a bunch of wonderful Easter books, but this is a great addition again. This one is reusable, so it's got a shiny kind of glossy page that they can peel the stickers on and off. I always mention there's only so many times they can do it, of course. They got to be super gentle. So if they're younger, maybe not so reusable, but if they're older and gentle, then that would be great. So Little First Easter stickers. Oh, another one of these Little First coloring books. This one's Things That Go. So we got Dinosaurs and Things That Go. So this one's just full of different vehicles, which is awesome. We got a new graphic novel. So this is Hamlet, and our graphic novels, we do have some in hardcover as well as paperback, and then there is some French options as well. So this one, as you can see, graphic novels are awesome, especially for those reluctant readers. I always like to point out, but at least their nose is in a book, even if it's comic book style. Usborne does a really good job at making sure the content of the book is really good, even though it's in a comic book kind of graphic novel form. Another new Little First Sticker farm book. Farm books are super popular. Kids love things on the farm, from the vehicles and the tractors and the trucks and trailers, to the animals and what grows on a farm. So there's just lots of beautiful scenes, and then you go to the back again, you find the sticker page, and then you just build the scene with those stickers. So there's that one. There's 3, I think, new additions to our little board book. So these are great. They are this story. You can get them in the picture book form as well, but these are great for the littler ones. So 3 and down if you have one that's a little bit rough with paper pages. They have a thick cardstock kind of page, and then it's just a storybook. So Round and Round the Garden. So this is a cute little kind of nursery rhyme about the bear going round and round in the garden. There's this picture book available, The Windy Day. So it's a little bit of a story about a windy day. And then there's In the Castle as well. So these are super cute. I think they range from $8.95 to $9.95. They would be great additions to a little one's Easter basket, or if you're like later down the road, stocking stuffer, because they're small and they're great for those little hands. And sometimes it's hard to find good things for those kind of ages that are small to fit in baskets and stuff. This is an awesome one, Trees to Spot. So these are kind of used for nature walks. There has been a few different ones, flowers, birds, bugs, and now trees. So they have all the different kinds of trees on the pages with information about them. And then at the very back, there's a little chart. And as you go on your nature walk and find those trees, you get the sticker that corresponds and mark it off, kind of like a checklist of which ones you've seen. So that's super cool. With spring popping up, and we're starting to be outside a little bit more, and that's a great way to go on a nature walk as well. This is a new book from our beginner series, Underground Animals. So I think this one's going to be super awesome. Kids are fascinated with animals and their homes, and so this one's all about different animals that go underground. Look how cute those little wolves are. So that's a new one for that family. All nonfiction, real facts, which is awesome. This is a brand new series. We don't have any of these yet. This is Lift the Flap, Play Hide and Seek with Tiger. So let's take a peek. I haven't even looked through this box yet. So let's play hide and seek. Elephant, where are you? And then it's a big elephant. You lift the page. This is super awesome. The page is actually, the flap is actually a continuation of the page, just like our little lift and looks. So it makes them a lot more durable. It's not a piece of paper on top of the page. Thick cardstock. So it's just a continuation and cut so that it's a little bit more durable and for the littlest ones. My turn now, Sloth. Where are you? There's that cute sloth. And there's a little cute peep throughs, beautiful colors. So this is a brand new one. Love that. A little children's drawing book. How cute is that? Oh, this is just full of fun little activities. Take us down the mountain to little mazes. Please draw bubbles for us. Help water the flowers. Draw lots of blue dots. Draw a curly spiral on my shell. So just fun activities starting to draw for those younger ages. We got some new wipe cleans, it looks like. 3 or 4 of them. So up first, ages 5 and 6 science. And keep in mind, UK curriculum's a little bit more advanced than ours. So I would always recommend, it's probably geared 6 to 8 versus 5 to 6. And this one's all about how plants grow. So it's the science behind plants growing, and you're doing wipe clean activities. This would be great for springtime right now, and learning all about that. Up next is ages 5 and 6 English, key skills wipe clean, writing skills. So it consolidates the English lessons children do at school to help them practice the essential skills they need to progress at each stage. The activities in this book will help young writers learn to plan, draft, and polish text, providing opportunities for them to develop skills. So, and at the very back, there's answers, but there's also some checklists and things to help the parents as well understand how to use the book and the activities themselves. So those are super awesome, especially when some of us are working on some homeschool stuff right now. Up next is wipe clean 3-letter words to copy. So these are great for practicing pen control and the letters, spelling, and reading, because they're writing it, looking, and learning the words. So there's that one. And then the last wipe clean book here, Wipe Clean, Finding Out About Animals. So it's another science one, ages 6 to 7. So it's probably about 7, 8. It's always a little bit older, and it's just all learning about their habitats, who lives in microhabitats, food chains. And then you're just answering the questions with your wipe clean pen. And again, there's quiz answers at the back, notes for grown-ups at the back. So that's a great resource to help both the kids and the parents with a little bit of homeschooling options. Up next, this is awesome. We love when we get new novels for the older kids. So this is how many pages in this book? There is about 322 pages in these novels. This is Just Call Me Spaghetti Hoop Boy. So it's a great new novel for our older or strong readers. We have probably about 6 of these in the series now. They're not linked together, but just different options from this amazing author. So that's one for the older kids. Up next, this is a big popular thing now. First Stickers Narwhals. So these ones, you have the scene, non-reusable, and then the stickers, and then you're going and building the picture of with the stickers. So that's great. Another great one for working at home on some skills is Lift the Flap Maths and Shapes. So learn all about math, shapes, and fascinating world of geometry, from flat and solid shapes to symmetry, patterns, and angles. Try your hand at tangram puzzles and test your knowledge in a monster shape challenge. So it's got some activities, and it's all lift the flap, keeping the kids engaged, wanting to learn more, which is awesome. So it talks about all the different, what they're called, what they are, learning about patterns. And I love Lift the Flap books. So, and then there's some challenge activities at the end. So that's great. Another Lift the Flap book from the Questions and Answers series. I think this one's going to be super popular. Questions and Answers about plastic. So just talking all about plastic, how it's made, the different grades, why we need to recycle it, how it's made, yes or no, what the triangles mean, so the different grades. Can plastic be used, recycled again and again? Where does it go? Where's the most plastic litter? So just all different things about plastic and our world. So that's great. Up next is one of our new jigsaws. I absolutely love our jigsaws. They all come with a book inside the box as well. It's my go-to for birthday gifts. Which is super easy because it comes in this beautiful box that you can wrap up nicely. But this is a new addition. The littlest ones that in these boxes, there's 3 9-piece jigsaw puzzles plus a board book as well, which is super cute, making a super awesome gift. As you can see on the back, there's those 3 puzzles, and each puzzle has 9 pieces, and then a garden board book as well in the box. So that's super awesome. Up next, I love the Big Book series. So there's a Big Book of ABCs, Big Book of Colors, Big Book of Numbers, and this is the Big Book of Nursery Rhymes. So these books are absolutely beautifully illustrated and so bright and colorful. And I love because they're geared for that 1 to 3 age. Of course, going up higher, but they have those thick cardstock pages, making them nice and durable, and they are just beautiful. So lots of the familiar nursery rhymes, Jack and Jill, Humpty Dumpty, Hickory Dickory Dock, Baa Black Sheep. So super popular ones and beautifully illustrated as well. So that is a new one to the family. Up next is a new Look and Find book. So these are Look and Find books. They are awesome. You can see the pages are super busy, and then there's a little bit of text that tells you what you're looking for. Have you seen 3 poodles? Who has spikes on his collar? So some things are a little bit harder than others to point out. And I would say they're great for ages, but depending on the kids, 3, 2, and up. My daughter, that's 8, will still do these with her 4-year-old brother, and it still takes her a little bit of time to spot things too. They seem simple, but sometimes even when I'm looking, when they can't find something, it takes a couple minutes. So it just depends. It's a great activity for the kids to do together, looking for things, as long as they don't start fighting of who found it first. And up next is a new Build Your Own Space Warriors sticker book. So these are super popular amongst elementary students. I just did a book fair and sold a ton of them. There's a whole bunch of different options: monster trucks, motorcycles, dragons, you name it, there's a whole bunch of them. So new is Space Warriors. And then you see the shadowed part on the page. You find the corresponding sticker page, and then you fill in all those parts and build the Space Warrior. So that's that. And last but not least, the very last book in this box we're most excited about, and definitely keeping this for my kids because my boys are obsessed with bugs, is a new addition to the Peep Inside family. So Peep Inside is the very first of the Lift the Flap series between Peep Inside, Look Inside, and See Inside. They are nonfiction, awesome fact books, a great first information book, and this one's all about bugs. So my boys love bugs, and they like to learn about them, so we're super excited to learn all about bug homes, and I know as soon as my oldest gets home and sees this book out of the box, he's definitely going to want to keep it. So Peep Inside Bug Homes is a new addition to that one. I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to check out these new releases. If you are not already in the fantastic group that we've created to keep you and your kids sane during this crazy time that we're living in, being stuck at home, no school. It's one thing we're going to look back on and can't believe we went through. Make sure you go to the new Facebook group. It's www.facebook.com/groups/keeping kids busy. And it's got daily Lego challenges. It's got a daily joke. We're doing what's for dinner posts so that to give other moms and families inspiration of what to cook if we're feeling like we don't have any ideas for dinner. There's some sensory activities and coloring sheets and prizes to win. And just a bunch of different information of how you can use Usborne to help homeschool, to help keep the kids busy, keep their minds growing without being at school, and things that you can use on nature walks and all that stuff. So it just kicked off yesterday. So it's only been around for a day, but it's had huge growth. There's over 300 people in the group already. And I really am here to support you guys and your families and make sure that you guys have the resources that you guys need to get through these times, both mentally and physically. And yeah, so I'm here anytime you need any help, just ask. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon or in a month with next month's new releases. Have a good one. Bye.